Motivation is the most powerful driving force in accomplishing your goals. If you have trouble staying motivated, then this video is just for you. This video is going to cover the secret in order to stay motivated. If you struggle to stay motivated, after this video, you will be motivated, you will be dedicated, you will be determined, and you will be driven in order to see your success. Before we get started, my name is Bishmar. I make videos on tips in the gym. If that interests you, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. All right, so in order to find motivation, you need to find a real reason. What is your why? So we're in the gym. Don't say it's because I should do it, or I want this result, or I want this reward. That's not a powerful enough force in order to make you actually motivated to show up consistently. You need to find a reason that resonates within yourself. So, think of like how you'll change your ways for this reason. So, think of your identity, think of, your purpose, think of who you are as a person, think of, how does this align with my goals, something like that. So in psychology, we call this intrinsic motivation. So, and intrinsic motivation means basically you want to do it because you are motivated within yourself to do it. You're not motivated by like external results. Like you're not motivated because you want women, or because you want to look really nice, or because you want money. You're motivated to do it because it aligns with who you are, it aligns with your identity. It's something from within that you really want to do. Aligns with your values, your beliefs. So think about how the gym aligns with your values, beliefs, and ideas. I say gym because that's what my channel's about, but this can apply to anything else as well. So anything you want to do, any goals you have long term, think about how it really aligns with your values, your beliefs, your ideas. If you can align it with that intrinsic motivation rather than the rewards, the results, you will be far more determined, you'll be far more driven to see that through. Are you trying to make a change to yourself? So another thing about being motivated for the gym is that the gym is one of the best places to begin making a change to yourself, even if your goal isn't even fitness related, even if your goal is like business related, or something else, anything else. The gym is one of the best places to start to make a change. I made a whole video on it like several years ago. I'll link it. It discusses the benefits of the gym. So the gym is one of the best places to start to make a change, even if your goals are not fitness related. How does your goals align with your identity? So think about your goal now. So where are you trying to get to? How does that align with who you are, what you want to do, your purpose, your identity? So this is what's going to push you a lot further than, if you're just focused on being on the results, on the rewards, on the money, or anything external. Instead, think of it as an internal source of motivation, something that comes from within you. Our anecdote. So if any of that seemed like a bit hard to do, you find it really hard to find examples of that, I'll go over a few of my own. And I know there's plenty more examples that are out there. You just need to, open your mind, explore your mind a bit, So, for example, for me, I feel like, to myself, I'm an athlete, I feel like I didn't get the respect I deserved before as an athlete. I was too quiet, I was too shy, I was too brown, I don't know, I was too something. But I feel like I never really got the respect I deserve as an athlete. I feel like I'm a great athlete. So when I go to the gym, I have that same mentality. I can't let anyone beat me. I gotta push myself as hard as I can. I gotta prove myself here. Motivational quotes. So for example, I really resonate with a lot of motivational quotes, like David Goggins, like who's gonna carry the boats or something, or like show them how hard you are, or I don't know, there's like a bunch more, like who's gonna light the fire of tomorrow. I really resonate with those. I know a lot of people will find it like really cringe, or they like laugh at it, but all right, channel your anger, evil intentions, negative energy. So a lot of people might look at this and be like, wow, you're a really bad person, you have these thoughts. I don't think it's actually bad to have these thoughts. It's just how you use them, how you channel that energy. So if you act on it impulsively and you do bad things, then yeah, of course you're a bad person. But if you channel these thoughts into like doing something productive, into bettering the world, and you put yourself into the gym, you go really hard because of these, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. I think most people actually have these things, but they pretend they don't, and then they suffer for it. So for me, I channel these things, and then I walk around freely afterwards. So so this is a powerful motivator for me as well. It could be for you. have an adversary. So for me, I always like to, compare it to myself to somebody who was like just above me. Before, when I was newer in the gym, I'd always like secretly compare myself to someone who was like in the gym a bit longer than me, who was a bit better at physique than me, or like who could lift more weight. I always had an adversary. It doesn't really have to be somebody that you actually know either. It could be just somebody who, you think of. Like, for example, I think of somebody who, he doesn't drink, he doesn't party, he doesn't do whatever, he doesn't chase girls. I do all of these things, and so how can I expect to beat this person if I don't go all out? I must do my absolute best in order to beat this person. So have an adversary like that. Lately, actually, my adversary is literally, I look in the mirror, I'm like, okay, this guy, I need to beat this guy right here in the mirror. Competing against somebody, it's always a good motivator. Think of your final destiny. So like, what are you meant to do? What's your final goal? Like, is your final destiny, are you meant to be like a weak person who just sits there and does nothing and takes the easiest path all the time? Or are you somebody who, does the hard work, even when they don't feel like it? Are you somebody who, struggled and sacrificed, but in the end, you came out on top. You did what you wanted to do. God is a very powerful motivator. We've done crazy things in the past in the name of God. We built pyramids. We've moved like giant pieces of rock. All kinds of crazy things that have happened. People made crazy sacrifices. People have made crazy feats in the name of God. So God is a very powerful motivator. It's been there. Our ancestors used it as a powerful motivator. So I would recommend it if you've never tried it. It can help you a lot.
All right, this slide failed to record, so I got to do it again. But music's a very powerful motivator, very, very powerful. It can literally change our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts. It can change even like a part of our identity, like who we are, depending on the type of music we listen to. We really resonate with it. We relate with it. So music's very, very powerful. So the best kind of music to listen to is like upbeat kind of music. So you got like the hard style, it's like the modern kind of gym bro music, the hard style, like the very fast paced upbeat music. And then we also got like, the pop kind of remixes where they like turn it into kind of like a nightcore or soft, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a very high pitched kind of remix. They turn like pop songs into high pitched remixes. I think it really like gets you really hyped up because you kind of resonate with that kind of style. So it's good for the gym. The other kind of music that's good to listen to is music that's relatable, that will make you push hard in the gym. So for everyone, that might be a little bit different. For me, I really like, old school hip hop remixes. I feel like those ones really go hard for me. Use it sparingly. So, don't be the kind of person who listens to music all day, every day. Your baseline becomes very, very high in terms of, relying on it. So, the usefulness of music kind of disappears. The magic of music kind of disappears. It's no longer it's no longer a tool you're using to like better yourself, but rather a crutch that you really are using just to lean on. So use it sparingly. Use it only as a tool, to motivate you for the gym or to motivate you to, get up and do something else. But don't use it just because you want to. Don't use it just randomly. Make it part of your routine. So I know a lot of people use this strategy where it's like maybe they don't feel like going to the gym. They're just sitting at home. They're kind of like idle. So the first thing they'll do is they'll start listening to music. They'll start listening to a certain song. And then the next thing they'll do is they'll fill up their water bottle, and then they'll put on their shoes. And at that point, so they already started their routine. So it's like part of their routine. So at that point, the next step is to, grab your keys, then step out the door. So music can be a great way to be part of your routine in terms of going to the gym. So I know, for example, for me, when I went to the gym at 4 a.m., I would always listen to the same song in the car, and it would get me really, really hyped up. So by the time I got to the gym, I was like fully ready to like jump straight into my routine, jump straight into my workout. So it's kind of like Pavlov's dog in a way. It's like you condition yourself with the music to get ready for the gym. So even though 20 minutes ago I was really tired, I was just getting out of bed, by the time I got to the gym, I was like really hyped up, really amped, ready to go all out.
But yeah, with that being said, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something that will help you stay motivated. I hope I provided you some insights as to how I stayed motivated. I hope you can use this to better yourself for your goals in the future. If you did like the video, please drop it a like. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Share the video to someone who you feel like needs to be motivated in the gym. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.
Put a fake chain back down, they don't know. Lock man down, man can't go home. Outside pulling the man's on the east side, pulling up deep, pulling up to the show. Busting out rhyme till I'm what I say. Come outside, pull up on a day. Young boy, little man, too small, can't fit way too low.